So the whole experience, I feel like when I closed my eyes at the start, I was like, it should be easy. Like I'm just walking around, the sky is just guiding me. I should be fine. But the more I did it, the more I felt like this actually is kind of a scary experience. I felt more safe. Why?
Felt really fun.
I was going to say I felt more safe when I was outside more than I was indoors because there's so much stuff indoors. Outside is more like an open space.
Yeah.
And plus it's like, okay, I can sort of like sense like what's in front of me. Like I know
When you're outside.
when I'm outside, like my shoes, I can feel like if it's concrete, I can feel if it's grass. When I'm indoors, the floor more or less just feels the same. And at one point I had my hand out, so okay, let me just feel around the walls. At one point I hit my arm on the door and that scared me. I was like, what was that? And then another part was that we went to a gate and the gate was wet. I didn't know, but I put my hand through the gate and I sort of screamed because I was like, what did something lick me? I got scared, okay? But you asked me a question, so why did I feel scared? I think it's because I just don't know what's in front of me, really. I didn't know, yeah, well, I don't. I thought that I was going to trip. I thought I was going to hit something. I was going to hit someone. That was just going through my head. But instead, I know you said that one of your, what was it, 5 senses, one of them will increase more. My hearing increased. It increased a lot more. Like I heard people from from the sports hall. I heard them from the sports hall, and my ability to feel stuff that increased as well, because I knew like what stuff was. Like I knew that was like the fire extinguisher. I knew that was a door. I knew that was a pole, and just stuff like that.
Okay, going off that. So who had a similar experience? It was freaky. Yeah. Who felt like they were more shaky and like whatever inside when they were indoors, or what they thought was indoors? Who felt safer outdoors? So only 2 people?
Yeah, I would say that as well.
Okay. Did anybody experience the fact that, okay, nobody in here is blind, thank God. Yeah? Nobody's blind. Yeah? Did anybody have images in their head of what they were feeling? Like, did you imagine what you were feeling? Does that make sense? Like your imagery was a little bit like turned on in your head? Kind of. So for example, if you were walking around outside and you felt a different thing, could you imagine what it looked like in your head? Does that make sense? Do you know it was a fence that you touched?
I knew which fence it was because judging by the grass and the fence and the environment.
So did you picture it in your head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Does that make sense? Did anybody anticipate certain things because they thought they knew where they were?
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes.
Like the step.
Talk about it?
Well, no, I just